What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, we're taking a look at Studioverse, which is a new product from Waves that is included in the Waves Creative Access, which is their new subscription service. So through all the reaction of Waves going subscription only, forgot to talk about Studioverse because this is a new product that is included in the subscription services, and the only way to get this new product, of course, is to be a part of one of the two subscription services, either the Wave Essential or Wave Ultimate. What Studioverse is a AI-powered algorithm that's inside of Studio Rack that scans your tracks, identifies your tracks as, vocals, piano, guitar, and then it's going to apply what Waves calls mixing chains or recommend mixing chains for that track. Waves are calling these mixing chains, and when I first saw this, I was like, these are presets. But what you can do with this is, essentially get a quick start on your tracks. I am not a fan of presets, and I'll get more into that later. But this feels to me a combination between something like Presonus Exchange, if you're familiar with that, and then the AI-powered plugins such as Isotope and Sonable, like Isotope. The Nectar Neutron will auto detect. I know Neutron does. Auto detects what type of track you're using, and this has that element in it as well. With Presonus Exchange, you can save your chains and upload them to the cloud where other Presonus users has access to them, and you can do that with Studiosphere or Studioverse. You can save your chains and then have others use them. One advantage that Waves really has over other companies is that Waves partners with a lot of famous engineers. So when you look at this, you have chains from a lot of top engineers and producers available in Studioverse. So let's take a look at it. And when you have the Waves Creative Access, you'll see, once you log in, you'll see Studioverse listed here in your Studio Rack. Right now I've got this on a male vocal, and so I'm going to hit play, and then as I hit play, I'm going to hit this button and it'll scan it and determine what type of track it is, and then give me some recommended mixing chains to apply.
I've been waiting so long just to find someone like you. Now that I got you, gotta say, I guess that dreams they do come true.
All right, so you see it identified it as a male vocal, so that's correct. And if we hit this pop-out window, it's going to take all of what it found and bring it out to a different menu so we can just see a bigger view, get some more information. Male vocal, let's not really mess with this. I'm doing this for the first time. So let's see, let's try this add weight and load that and see what we got here. And I guess, okay, so here's the macros. It also loads the macros as well. I'm going to switch over and see what plugins are in this in a second. And before I do that, I'll quickly mention the reason I don't like presets or don't use presets is because every song is different. Every voice is different. A preset that works on one person's voice isn't going to necessarily work on another. To me, I'd rather just get to working on, EQing, compressing, and doing what I need to do per that vocal than trying to find a preset that fits it. Also with presets, a lot of times when I look at a preset and what's included in it, I'm just like, what the fuck is that? When I mix, I don't use 3 or 4 different EQs on a track. I don't use 3 or 4 different compressors all on one track. And I guess what I'm saying is a lot of times in presets, I don't understand why or what they're going for with just the order and what they're doing with the presets. So with that being said, I'm skeptical about presets, but we'll see what happens here. Before we look at the chain, let's hit play and just hear what this add weight mixing chain has done for this vocal, and then I'll take a look and see what's actually being done because I'm very curious.
I've been waiting so long just to find someone like you. Now that I got you, gotta say, I guess that dreams they do come true. You've been rocking with me for so long, and I'm thankful.
All right, that's kind of subtle. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Wow. Okay. So we have a EV2. What's going on? What? Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't see any EQ going on. Do we have some compression going on?
I've been waiting so long just to find someone like you.
Yeah. See, I don't know what this is. Okay. Look, and these parallel splits. Okay. Okay. At least we see something going on here. Again, okay, we got two EQs, and let's see if we can figure out why. Okay, we've got a low pass, or this is in parallel. And a high. Okay, we're gonna move to a different. We're gonna move to a different preset. Let's see what else we've got. We're about to close that. All right, add weight. Let's see. Burl Ives vocals. Male lead vocal 3. Let's try that. All right, let's see what this sounds like.
I've been waiting so long just to find someone like you. Now that I got you, gotta say, I guess that dreams they do come true. You've been rocking with me for so long, and I'm thankful for a bond so strong. Baby, I'm grateful.
All right, I'm gonna kill this delay because I'm not liking it. Let's bring down some of the reverb.
I've been waiting so long just to find someone like you. Now that I got you, gotta say, I guess that dreams they do come true.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Here's something I'm hearing I'm not liking, but let's take a look. Okay. Again, we've got two. Okay, so if this is just doing subtractive EQ and then this is doing additive EQ, I'm okay with that. But let's see where it is. L2 wouldn't be my first choice for a vocal. And I definitely wouldn't DS after limiting. But let's see what we got going on. Okay, we got some. Okay, got a couple cuts and a boost up top. And then the VEQ4 is not doing any EQ at all. So I guess it's here for color. It's not even high passing. All right. Let's do one more. Imagine all vocals. Pop vocal 2. That should fit this, what this is. So let's do that. All right, let's give this a listen.
I've been waiting so long just to find someone like you. Now that I got you, gotta say, I guess that dreams they do come true. You've been rocking with me for so long, and I'm thankful for a bond so strong. Baby, I'm grateful.
All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm not crazy about this reverb and delay that's being added. I would prefer to just add that on a bus. But all right, let's see. Okay, we have 2 compressors, 2 de-essers, and 2 EQs. Again, I normally get what I need out of maybe 2 EQs and 1 compressor and 1 de-esser. But let's see what's going on. Wow. Okay. 50-to-1 ratio. Really quick attack. All right. Yeah, I don't know why you would need this really quick. I'm pretty sure this 1176 is going to be set to a fast attack. Okay, almost medium. Okay. All right. I'm looking for different. Okay, so the second one's at 3K, and the first one's at 9K. Okay. Okay, using REQ just to cut. And personally, I would have this cut before any compression is taking place. My philosophy is remove frequencies I don't want before I start compressing, because I don't want to compress frequencies that I don't want in the signal. VEQ again is doing no EQ. Okay. All right, I wasn't impressed by any one of those chains, honestly. We're going to flip over and take a listen to some piano as well and see what we get there. But I understand the concept, and I know Waves can stand on those famous producers and engineers that they partner with. But like I said, a lot of times I look into presets, I don't understand why they're doing what they're doing, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And just maybe because it's not how I would do it. And this is no knock on whoever created these presets. If it works for you, that's great. But I don't need two compressors, two de-essers, and two EQs. Sometimes a lot of times I use two EQs, one subtractive and then one additive. But yeah, I'm not impressed so far. All right, let's take a listen to Studioverse on piano. All right, so I got a piano here, and I'm going to hit play. We'll scan this and take it from there. All right, so I'd recognize this a piano. I think we got some reverb here. Let's take that off, because I'm pretty sure these mixing chains are going to add reverb. So, all right, let's go through. We'll go through some of these. Let's do this in lead the way, Mr. Piano. That just sounds interesting. So let's go with that. All right, let's take a listen, and then we'll take a look at what it did. All right, so definitely changed the tone of it a lot. I hear a lot of low end that was removed, and I feel like I hear some room tone that's been pulled up, which sounds like could be some very heavy compression going on. And we're getting 13 dB of compression, which is a lot. This isn't a very dynamic piano, but let's take a look at what it did. Okay, well, right away, we don't see a whole list of plugins, so that's good to me. Now the previous VEQ4s have not been doing any EQ, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, we're doing a little bit. Added a dB and a half at 200. Added a dB up top. Okay. This is all V series. Okay, V comp. Okay, so we're adding 4 dB at 56 hertz. Now, was this one? Okay, so here's an example here. We've got both the same EQ. This low frequency is off, so this low frequency on the first one isn't doing anything, and unless we're going for this after compression. But on the one after compression, we're adding 4 dB at 56 hertz. So I guess, okay, I was gonna say why not just do that all on one EQ, but if you're going to, if you're making a choice to do that after compression, then I can see that. Let's see how much compression is. It's not up too high normally you've really got to drive this VCOM to get some heap compression in it. All right, let's do another one. Or I get back to where we were. There we go. Let's do mellow piano. It's adding too much distortion. Piano 6. I don't know if I click this download or just click it. Unless it's just taking a second. Or unless it did it and I didn't realize it. Okay, yeah, it says piano 6, so it did. All right, let's take a listen. I kind of like it, but I feel like it's doing too much. Let's see what we've got. API, SSL, VEQ again. Okay. So that one was better. And if we break this out, just want to also point out before I forget, we can search by plugins as well to find chains with specific plugins in them. All right. So like I said, I'm not a fan of presets. I feel like I can dial in a sound quicker with just my knowledge of the tools versus clicking through presets trying to find something that sounds good really quick. But definitely love to get y'all thoughts on this. This Studioverse, I can see where they're going forward. I understand the concept. And like I said, with Waves, partnership with those famous engineers and producers, I can definitely see them taking advantage of that with a product like this. And maybe one day this product will get here, but where Waves could really take this a step further is, these are, now I'm gonna stop calling them mixing chains. I'm gonna call them presets, because to me, and what's making me call this a preset is this piano, and I had another piano in another session, and I scanned them, and they both, like the piano 4, 5, 6, they're all the exact same settings, whereas something like Isotope or Sonable, it's not only detecting what the track is, but it's making suggestions based off what it's determining from that track. Meaning if there's too much mud in it, Isotope is going to try to cut out some mud. Whereas with Wave Studioverse, it's just giving you those same settings no matter what your vocal sounds like. So yeah, it did determine that it is a vocal, which is good, but it's not giving you settings based off what they're determining that vocal is sounding like. If it's too bright, if it's too muddy, too harsh. It's not doing anything for that. It's just the same settings. So that, I feel like, would be the next evolution of this, where that's a place that Isotope has already gone. Sonable, yeah, I don't think Sonable auto detects what it is. You have to select it from the drop down, but Sonable allows, with Sonable as well, it's going to give you settings based off what it's determining from that track, whether how it sounds, not just what the track is, but how it sounds. I am tempted to upload some of my own chains, since I'm not a fan of what I've heard in a brief time with it here so far. If I do that, I'll let y'all know. But definitely comment and let me know what you think of Studioverse, and let me know if you're a fan of presets as well. No judgment; they're just not for me. All right, and I'll have a link in the description if you want to check out Waves Creative Access, learn more about it, or pick it up, or learn more about Studioverse. But definitely comment and let me know your thoughts. Is Studioverse something that would sway you to pick up this subscription service? Let me know. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.